Alright.
Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah, better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
Hi everyone, and welcome to 876 Organics, where we will be trying and discussing organic and plant-based remedies for hair, skin, and overall body health. My name is Moesha, and I've been AWOL for some time. I'm so sorry about that, mental health issues and whatnot, but I am back now. Let's get started. So today we will be looking at a plant called Azurducta indica. That's a mouthful. Or more commonly known as Neem. It is also called Neem tree, Indian lilac, and in Nigeria, Dogoyaro or Dogonyaro. It is part of the Meliaceae family, has tooth-like leaves, and it is evergreen, well, typically evergreen. Right, so Neem is considered a medicinal plant and has been used in folk and Ayurvedic medicine throughout its known history. It is also used for timber and as an organic pesticide. Talk about a jack of all trades. Neem leaf is used for a lot of things, as it can be used for diabetes, gum diseases like gingivitis, skin ulcers, acne, athlete's foot, dandruff, psoriasis, upset stomach, diseases of the heart, liver problems. To lose weight, it can be used as a birth control and so much more. I must caution you that if you are pregnant, do not consume neem, as it can cause miscarriages. Now, depending on what it is used for, it can be either a tincture, a poultice, oil, or added to another homemade concoction. And it is the case with all, and as is the case with all home remedies and DIY projects, proceed with caution and seek guidance if you are a beginner or just unsure. There's nothing wrong with asking for help when we need it. Alright, now here in Jamaica, we have neem trees scattered all over the place. Actually, don't have one in my yard, but this is a community tree in our main town, so I just pick it there. We're going to be focusing on making a oil today from neem to help grow our hair, and as usual, we're going to start by cleaning our surface. Now, I do have a second part for this video coming out with a hair butter as well, so stay tuned for that one. Now, these are supplies that we're going to need. We're going to need something to strain the oil, a bowl, a spoon, of course the pot that you're going to use, and the neem leaves themselves. So we're going to just separate the leaves from the stems. I made a big mistake when I was doing this, and you will see later, because I don't know where my mind went. But until we get there, when you are going to be using your leaves, please ensure that your leaves are washed and clean. And when you're doing that, wash them on the stems. Do not make my mistakes. Wash them while they are still on the stems. I made the terrible mistake of washing them after I'd taken them off, and I regret it. But also, so you know, it came out well. gosh. This is the biggest blender I've ever had. But somehow I managed to dry them all. I don't know. When I was making it, I was not in the right headspace for it. But I was like, this is the only time I'll have enough free time to do this, so let's get it over with. Now, in preparation for making the oil, you can go ahead and pound it. I was trying that, but I did not have the patience for it at that point, so I ended up just roughly cutting them, chopping them up a little bit, then putting them in the pot. You can also blend it if you want to have like a small a fine consistency in your paste, but just don't blend it with water, blend it with oil. And I'm using coconut oil today to make my leaves. You can use olive oil or any carrier oil that you want. I just wanted to use coconut oil. Now let's get to making this. So when you're making your oil, please be sure to have it on medium to low heat, because you do not want to burn your leaves. It will not turn out well, and I learned that the hard way. This is not where I learned it. Grateful for that, but I did learn that before when making other things. So I'm just leaving this and stirring it occasionally because I don't want the leaves to stick. And as you can see, I'm checking the color of the oil every minute. This is because once I have that green color, I'll know that it is ready. Here it's almost ready, but not quite. And you can see that the oil is already taking the color of the leaves. It's already being infused. So it's done. Right, so after I removed it from the heat, I did let it sit a little bit before pouring it out into well, I should have let it sit. Instead, I was there stirring it around. There is no particular rhyme or reason for why I was doing this. I was just doing it. But once it's finished, you can let it sit for a little bit to cool, or you can just pour it straight away if you have a strainer or a sieve that you'll be pouring it into, like I do here. Alright, so this strainer is similar to cheesecloth. I actually bought this on a whim on Shein in the home section. I had no reason to be buying it, but I'm so very grateful that I did. If you do not have something like this, you can use cheesecloth or a coffee filter, as they do not allow the particles to go through as easily. You can also use a clean cotton t-shirt, so that works too. And I'm just scraping this out. Now I'm not going to throw away the leaves after I strain them, because I'm going to be using them in my garden. I'm going to be using these leaves in my compost. And here we have our oil. That is our beautiful green oil, which we're going to be using to grow our hair and our recyclable waste material. Now here we are with the oil. I did put it in a bottle. Please be advised that neem oil has a pungent smell. If you're not used to it, it can be upsetting. You can add fragrance oils to it. I would normally do it if I'm making it for someone. I don't normally add fragrances to mine or anything else except maybe vitamin E oil. Other than that, I just like to keep it as pure as it is. And then we just go ahead and put it into our hair, focusing on our scalp and our edges. Don't forget to get those edges. Now we're going to just massage it into our scalp. What I like to do is to do an inverted scalp massage, where I tilt my head down while standing and do a massage, just doing that, getting the blood circulation. I cannot talk today, I don't know why. Just getting the blood pumping and everything flowing to your scalp. And it's been working. My hair has grown a lot in the 2 weeks that I've been using. Okay, so this actually brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Until next time, do have an amazing day, a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful week ahead of you. Do subscribe if you want to see more of this content or related to this type of content. And go ahead and give us a big thumbs up if you did like the video. If you didn't and you don't want to do it, that's fine. But do have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, I am Moesha, and this was a segment of 876 Organics.
You better move, you might get knocked